Now, food chain. Now, a food chain is actually a linear feeding relationship. A linear feeding relationship that involves the transfer of energy and nutrients from producers to the final consumers. From producers to the final consumers. As you can see on the screen there, we have the producer here, which is an algae. This is a green algae. And then the green algae is eaten by a zooplankton, which serves as, in this case, it serves as a primary consumer. And then the fish eats the zooplanktons, okay, and the fish serves as the secondary consumer. And the hawk also eats, or the eagle eats or feeds from the fish, and the eagle is the tertiary consumer. You can see the flow or the transfer of energy and nutrients from producers to the final consumer, which is the tertiary consumer. The example we have just looked at is food chain in an aquatic habitat. And then we also have food chain in a terrestrial habitat. You can see that we have green grasses. The green grasses serves as the producer. Now, these green grasses are being eaten by the zebra serving as or standing in the position of a primary consumer, and then a tiger eating the zebra serving as what? The secondary consumer. So this is what we call a food chain. Now take a look at the next one, which is called food web. We have just finished discussing food chain. Now let's take a look at food web. Now, what is a food web? A food web is a complex feeding relationship which involves more than two food chains. I repeat, it's a complex feeding relationship with two or more interrelated food chains. Two or more interrelated food chain. Now, if you look at the structure there, you will see that we have producers, we have primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, and they are all interrelated. We have practically more than three food chains on the screen there. More than three food chains. Now, let's take a look at one of them. We have the corn. It's a green plant. The corn is eaten by grasshoppers. The grasshopper is eaten by a rat. So the corn serves as the producer. The grasshopper there serves as the primary consumer. The rat serves as the tertiary consumer. The python snake serves as secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. The python snake serves as the tertiary consumer. The hawk or the eagle serves as also another tertiary consumer.